Hi. Okay, for today, I will start this session with one phrases from the T. Harvard Eker. He said, "If you are insecure, guess what? The rest of the world is too. Don't overestimate the competition and underestimate yourself. You are better than you think." So, I will start today by summarize the website that provides some information about the how to boost the self-confidence. 10 things you can do to boost self-confidence from the entrepreneur.com. The number one, visualize yourself as you wanna be. So, what the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. Napoleon Hill. Visualization is the technique of the seeing an image of yourself that you are proud of in your own mind. When you struggle with low self-confidence, we have a poor perception of ourselves that is often inaccurate. Practice visualizing a fantastic version of yourself achieving your goal. That means you need to visualize yourself as you wanna be. If you can't do anything, or you feel lack of confidence, that you just gain it by imagine clearly yourself in your head, in your imagine like this. It will help you to more self-confident. And number two, affirm yourself. Affirmations are a powerful tool to deliberately install desired belief about yourself. From Nikki Carnival, we tend to behave in accordance with our own self-image. The trick to making lasting change is to change how you view yourself. Affirmations are positive and uplifting statements that we say to ourselves. These are normally more effective if said out loud so that you can hear yourself say it. We tend to believe whatever you tell ourselves constantly. For example, if you hate your own physical appearance, your outside, practice saying something that you appreciate or like about yourself when you next look in the mirror. To get your brain to accept your positive statements more quickly, phrases your affirmations, ask questions such as, why am I so good at making deals? Instead of, I am so good at making deals. That's just the simple affirmations. Our brains are biologically wired to seek answers to questions without any analyzing whether the question is valid or not. Alright, this topic will suggest us to have a statement of the day, or some of the quote of the day to change our reaction, our confirmation about our mind, our perception of it, and just do it in the same time every day. For speak some of the affirmation quote every day out loud, and it would be better if we change it from the statement to be a question like this, and your brain will have a logical imagine more to get answer the question that you have like this. All right, the number 3, how to think 10 things you can do to boost your self-confidence. Number 3, do one thing that scares you every day. I love this topic. Okay, if you are insecure, again, guess what? The rest of the world is too. Do not overestimate the competition and underestimate yourself. You are better than you think. The best way to overcome fear is to face it head on by doing something that scares you every day, as I do, and gaining confidence from every experience. Yes, I will see you will see your self-confidence soar. So get out of your comfort zone and face your fears. As I just start record my podcast as a English version, I am so excited, I'm so nervous, I'm so anxiety, but I need to face my fear. I keep doing it even lots of shortcoming, but it will be better on the next day. All right, number 4, question your inner critic. You have been criticizing yourself for years, and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens. You have been criticizing yourself for years, and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens. Louis L. Hay. Some of the harshest comments that we get come from ourselves via the voice of inner critics. If you struggle with low confidence, there is a possibility that your inner critic has become overactive and inaccurate. Strategies such as cognitive behavioral therapy help you to question your inner critics and look for evidence to support or deny the things that your inner critics is saying to you. For example, if you think that you are a failure, ask yourself what evidence is there to support the thought that I am a failure, and what evidence is there that doesn't support the thought that I am a failure. Find the opportunity to congratulate, compliment, and reward yourself, even for smallest successes. As Mark Twain says, man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. Alright, this suggests that need us to understand we will find any evidence to support our idea, our idea that we think about myself. What you think it will be, it is alright. Okay, number 5. Take the 100 days of rejection challenge. Take the 100 days of rejection challenge. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Ji Jiang, who in the example has become famous for recording his experience of bursting fear. By purposefully making crazy requests of people in order to be rejected over 100 days, his purpose was to desensitize himself to rejection after he became more upset than he expected over rejections from the potential investor. Bursting fear isn't easy to do, but if you want to have fun while building up your self-confidence, this is a powerful way to do it. Bursting fear isn't easy to do, but if you want to have fun while building up your self-confidence, it is a powerful way to do. Alright, the number 6, set yourself up to win. Set yourself up to win. To establish true self-confidence, we must concentrate on our success and forget about the failure and negative in our lives. Dennis Waitley. Too many people are discouraged about their abilities because they set themselves goals that are too difficult to achieve. Too many people are discouraged about their ability because they set themselves goals that are too difficult to achieve. Start by setting yourself small goals that you can win easily. Once you have built a stream of successes that make you feel good about yourself, you can then move on to harder goals. Make sure that you also keep a list of your achievements, both large and small, to remind yourself of the times that you have done well. Instead of focusing on to-do list, I'd like to spend time reflection on did-it list, reflecting on the major milestones, projects and goals you achieve is a great way to reinforce confidence in your skill. Alright, as our last episode of podcast, we suggest to divide the big goal, the big achievement to be a small pieces and just small as that you can do it every day and keep do it every day without thinking about it, without overthinking about how to do it more quality like this. Just do it every day, divide it first and just eat the small pieces every day. Number 7, help someone else. I love this topic as well. Helping someone else often enables us to forget about ourselves and feel grateful for what we have. It also feels good when you are able to make a difference for someone else. Instead of focusing on your own weakness, volunteer to mentor, assist, or teach another, and you will see your confidence grow automatically in the process. I used to be as a kind of coaching to train my friend about relationship in how to make a good relationship in family, to talk with people, or how to sell some stuff that just start online selling, online marketing like this, and it helps arts a lot because number one, I can learn to think, learn to plan what I need to talk, what I need to communicate to and discuss each other like this. And number two, I plan to self-learning about what is I can improve the skill sets, the skill set to give some advice to my friend like this. Number 8, care for yourself. Self-care is never a selfish. Self-care is never a selfish act. It is simply good stewardship of the only gift I have, the gift I was put on earth to offer to author Parker Palmer. Self-confidence depends on a combination of good physical health, emotional health, and social health. It is hard to feel good about yourself if you hate your physique or constantly have low energy. Make time to cultivate great exercise, eating and sleeping habits. In addition, dress the way you want to feel. You have heard the saying that clothes make a man. Building your self-confidence by making the effort to look after your own needs. Care for yourself. Plan to get something that you need. Number 9, create personal boundaries. Create personal boundary. Boundary is like an edge. Never be bullied into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definitions of your life, but define yourself. Heavy, fierce, Feinstein. Learn to say no. This is a good advice. Teach others to respect your personal boundary. If necessary, take classes on how to be more assertive and learn how to ask for what you want. The more control and say that you have over your own life, the greater will be your self-confidence. I have more advice about this topic about create personal boundary. Kind of my style is straightforward. I just talk what I want. I just ask what I think it will be my question. What I am not understand, I just ask. I just tell somebody who need to know what I can do. Like it, do it as a straightforward. We save our time, we save my time, we save your time, and if you don't need to do it, just say I don't interested about it. I don't need to do it. Like it will save a lot of your time. And the last one, number 10, shift to an equality mentality. Wanting to be someone else is the waste of the person you are. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of person you are. Marilyn Monroe. People with low confidence see others as better, more than deserving than themselves. Instead of carrying this perception, see yourself as being equal to everyone. They are not better than, more deserving than you. Make a mental shift to an equality mentality, and you will automatically see an improvement in your self-confidence. This one is respect in yourself. Respect all of it, or whatever happened with your life, whatever happened, whatever result that you got from your action, or what is on your mind. Don't compare yourself with other people. Just work as your plan. Just plan your life again. If you not happy with it, just replanning it again. But it don't have any benefit from the compare yourself with other. If that's it. 10 things you can do to boost your self-confidence. Recap again. Number 1 is visualize yourself as you wanna be. Number 2, affirm yourself, affirmation message every day. Number 3, do one thing that you scare. Do one thing that scares you every day, like my video recorded. Number 4, question your inner critic. Number 5, take your 100 days of rejection challenge. Number 6, set yourself up to win. Set yourself up to win. Number 7, help someone else. Be like a mentor or coaching. Number 8, care for yourself. Care for yourself. Number 9, create a personal boundary, your safe zone. And number 10, shift to an equality mentality. Some of these advice I use every day to gain my self-confidence, and it works, I can confirm. But if some of it you can apply in your life, that will help you to boost your confidence, I will appreciate it. Thank you.